Welcome to the Reading with Robin podcast. It is such a treat to have a very special guest in studio today.
And by studio, you mean the kitchen?
The kitchen studio, right? That's the best thing about technology. Your office is wherever, and your studio is too.
Very cool. And we have the ambient noise of the dishwasher.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Should we not be taping in here?
No, I think it's fine.
Okay, it's homey, it's cozy. And my guest, the afore unmentioned...
Me.
Emily, my daughter.
Your daughter.
My partner in all fun. My treasure trove. So we decided to do a podcast. We've been doing a lot of Facebook Lives.
We have. We've seen and we've heard from the people, and they like the lives.
So we figure...
You think there will ever be a time when you don't have the podcast? You just do...
Are you trying to break news here on Reading with Robin? And while you're listening, you can find us on Facebook at Reading with Robin. And
follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. Like me, follow me, be my friend.
Please. On Instagram, it's Robin Call Inc. I-N-K.
I think that's so clever.
That was very clever of you.
It feels clever.
Because somebody in Australia... Right? Sweden, and someone in, I was confused. Someone in Sweden, somebody has Robin Call, and I tried to reach out to him.
Ooh, bug.
Ooh,
bug.
Ooh,
Spider.
Spider in the kitchen.
Kill it.
I don't know where it went.
Ew.
Wait, you keep talking. I'll find the spider.
I hope she doesn't try and cut this out. You know, it looked like a little fake spider, like a little Halloween.
It's gone.
Well, it's not gone. It might find you in your sleep.
I'm going to tell it to take a left at the staircase. Which way is that?
That's towards your room.
Oh, that's
yeah.
Okay, well, there's a spider someplace in the house. They're not that bad.
Gross.
And he was fast.
Not that bad. It's not like a kitty cat.
No, it's not. It's a spider.
It's a freaking spider.
All right, if you see it again, please let me know.
I will, but...
It was on our books. Yeah. All right, so... Do I imagine a time when there's not a podcast? Are you trying to tell me something? You're direct, so what are you saying?
No, I'm just asking.
I don't know. I mean, I would never say never to anything, but people are listening. They're enjoying. It's a great way to bring...
Are they? Is that the feedback that you're getting?
Yeah, up until this very moment, the feedback has been incredibly... I know you're teasing. I'm teasing you. I'm teasing you back. Where's that? Oh, there's a spider.
Stop it. Oh, my God. That's so not funny. Oh my God! You know, it's probably under here in your beautiful soapstone or whatever the hell this is.
Marble, yes. Thank you very much. I think that we transitioned from the radio. Now I turned the noise off. Why was that making a noise? I don't know. So I was on the radio for 10 years. Get up at, oh, now you're trying to tease me. Get up early in the morning, and you were so young, and we go into the radio station.
Yeah,
and
do your listeners know that it's been 15 years?
You could share the story.
Hey guys, it's been 15 years in a month.
Yeah.
It'll be like we're a month shy of the 15th anniversary.
Are we going to do something? I mean, we are doing something very special. Spit take. We just went to Dunkin' Donuts, and that's what we're drinking.
The Patriots won.
Yes, they did.
Last night. And
so what does that have to do with coffee?
When you live in Patriots land, if you have your Dunkin' Donuts perks, you can get an 87-cent medium hot or iced.
Or iced.
Or iced.
Too bad they don't sell those T-shirts. Maybe they will at the end. Maybe they're saying they're only for their employees, but you can get your hands on one.
Okay. Dunkin' Donuts people, if you're listening, if you have any friends who have franchises or related to franchises or we should effort that. I really want one of those T-shirts.
I know you do.
I'm trying to think. I would do almost anything for one of those T-shirts.
But what you wouldn't do was stop on the way home at exit 3 where I met a really nice kid who said he had 2.
Yeah, but he still couldn't give me one until the end of the season.
I know, but I wanted to go back and solidify the deal for you because I'm always thinking about you.
I was probably tired.
Oh, that's always it. I just woke up. I was probably tired. I wasn't paying attention. I would do anything to get you that 87-cent T-shirt.
Yeah,
all right. If anybody knows how we can effort that, please email me, robin@robincall.com.
Oh, so funny. You're giving out the new email address.
Emily put up my new website, robincall.com. If you go to, I don't want to confuse people, go to robincall.com. That's with a K. And you can find out about Reading with Robin, Point Street Reading Series, and all the fun events. We've been very busy.
We have. It really hasn't slowed down. I need just like one big nap.
Well,
I think after Evening with Authors, I just want to sleep for like 4 days.
You could do that. It always sounds good. I mean, the morning, there's nothing like coming back after a great event, which we know this will be, on November 1st at the Odeum in East Greenwich.
I'll see you. How about this? I'll be at the Odeum in East Greenwich, and if you're at the Odeum in Providence, we'll see how the evening goes.
I would totally trust you to handle the whole evening. I absolutely would. And in fact, I think that's a great idea. I'll take the night off. I'll take the big nap. But the morning after,
I keep on feeling like I feel that spider on me.
Well, because it's right there.
Stop it. That's not funny.
It was funny the first time.
That's really mean.
I'm sorry.
You just couldn't kill it.
I couldn't kill it fast enough. That's the problem.
How long do these interviews go on for?
It seems like a longer time than they probably do. We'll come a little closer so people can... I want to get one of those microphones. Can we do that? Can we put that on our list?
We have to go to Guitar Center anyway.
We do have to go to Guitar Center. So we've been very busy. The podcast continues. The radio show started 15 years ago.
Yeah, just imagine how old you were then.
15 years younger. I know. I was in New York when that wonderful article came out in the Projo.
Yeah.
And so I was turning 40 then. Wow. Well, because the article came out in May. Right, I know. I'm turning 55, so that makes sense.
In 6 months.
I know.
So you are, but you're not almost 55.
I am absolutely not. That sounds so weird, 55. Anyway, no secrets here on Reading with Robin, although there are plenty. But we do have some wonderful books that we have sitting here.
We do. So we're going to, I feel like your listeners should know that we were going to talk about fall books, but neither of us could really remember what we read.
What we read 7 months ago or 8 months ago. But we can mention some of the fall books that we enjoyed many months ago.
I have to look up my Instagram and make sure I can remember which books I enjoyed and like.
Okay. Well, I can see you on Instagram and raise you another feed. I know.
Another feed?
Speaking of Instagram, Emily just posted such a fabulous Instagram post of a book that is coming out that I'm already very excited about. And what did I write? Whoa, cannot wait to dive into this one. Can you say excited? And can someone please bring me a spritz? You are so funny.
Thank you.
You really are.
Oh, guys, I know what I'm excited about. Now I've seen.
See?
I have read some.
You have like a whole review.
I have. Okay. So I read this book back in August that I think came out in September called The Blind by Adam Sternberg. And it was a really cool, if you like a little bit of mystery, maybe a murder, a little dark humor.
Love dark humor. Who doesn't like a murder mystery?
That was great. Oh, Goodbye Vitamin.
Right. Now, when does that come out?
By Rachel Kong. Well, I read it in August, so it might have been a summer book. Sorry, but that was really great.
How can people find you on Instagram?
You can find me at Emily Homonoff. If you can spell my last name right, you can find me. And I liked Grace. I can't remember what the author's last name was.
Oh, with that great spinach pie. I love your Instagram feed. I really do. I usually check out...
My Absolute Darling by Gabriel Talent.
That was
a good picture.
That's a great picture. It looks like that... You got to go to Emily's Instagram, Emily Homonoff, and find it.
Oh, guys, I have so many books to tell you about.
See?
Now because you know what?
Now you're looking.
Now I'm looking at stuff that I read in June and now before you know it.
Yeah, all these.
Oh, my God. I read good books.
You did. You read the best of the best. And you know what? Having your Instagram feed is really like having a little... Like, you don't have to be on Goodreads. You just go to your Instagram feed.
Yeah.
Or you can be on Goodreads.
You can. So I loved Manhattan Beach by Jenny Egan. That was special. That was a good...
You did.
That was a very good book. Oh, and Tom Perrotta, but that was August.
But you know, we've talked about this on Reading with Robin. Not everybody reads. I mean, it's impossible. How many can you really read that are current? So
I read about a book or two a week.
So if you're mentioning books now, there's a chance that people have these on their book club list for 2019. You don't know. Right?
I wonder if your listeners like being in a book club. Sometimes people who I talk to, they feel so beholden to their book clubs. And I'm like, are you really enjoying what you're reading? Because I can't tell you how many people, sorry, chocolate break, I can't tell you how
You're
many
telling
people,
everybody? That's so funny.
Because our friend Damien McNichol brought us chocolate from Exton, Pennsylvania, I think, and it's really good.
See, now I also got some chocolate from Damien McNichol. That was last Tuesday. Today's Monday.
Yeah, where's yours? Are you going to share it with me?
Where's my chocolate from last Tuesday?
You got the milk, and I got the dark.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you got a different kind.
Yeah, well, he said one's milk and one's dark, and I said, okay, we'll just give whatever. He didn't remember which one it was, and I said, that's fine. I'm sure the right one. I mean, how bad could Swiss chocolate from Pennsylvania from a Swiss chocolatier be?
I'll tell you, the milk chocolate last Tuesday night after Point Street was delicious. You left me alone with a milk chocolate bar.
I still have like 80% of my candy.
That's where, there are a few ways that we're similar. There's a lot of ways that we're similar.
Yeah.
A lot of ways that we're different. But one of the ways that we're probably the most different is the fact that you still have candy in there.
Yeah, I have so much candy. And I was like, I couldn't find yours in any of our spots in the kitchen because I was like, oh, I'd love to, if this is what the dark tastes like, I'd love to try what the milk tasted like. I'm sure it was really good.
I have to say it was delicious. Thank you, Damien. It was absolutely delicious.
I'm so sad. I wanted to try a little bit of that one, too.
I didn't know. What did you go to sleep for?
I was hoping we could share. I was all ready to share mine with you.
You were? I didn't know you hid it in your little spot. And I did not
hide it. No, I put it away with my things.
You did.
Where are you supposed to leave chocolate? We don't really leave food out on the counter.
No.
So everything is in a space.
Correct. And I saw yours over there, but I just didn't have the heart to help myself because I didn't share.
Because it's not a Hershey bar. It's like special Swiss chocolate.
I would share anything with you. If you had been up, I would have shared. You were sleeping.
How was I supposed to know that if I went to sleep for 8 hours, I'd wake up and there wouldn't be candy?
Have we met? So thank you again, Damien McNichol. That was a week ago.
Did it even make the car ride home?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. No, I ate it while I was watching Everyone Loves Raymond. It was great. Raymond and the chocolate. It was perfect. So go back to the book club.
Oh, no, I just wonder, there are so many books that come out. There are so many books that have been written. And why, a book is effort. Reading a book is effort and time.
Absolutely.
And to be stuck reading something that you don't want to read because you have to make a bunch of your peers happy is just such an unfortunate thing. And then some people are in 3 book clubs and they're like, I really can't read. Mm-hmm. I mean, how? I'm looking at the table in our dining room.
Oh my God.
That is covered in 600 advanced reader copies for our Evening with Author celebration.
At the Odeum in East Greenwich.
And I think about, yes, not the one in Providence.
Right.
Don't show up at the one in Providence. And I'm thinking to myself, my God, there are so many of these that I want to read.
Because you've taken a handy pile.
And then I'm looking at what I still have to read.
You have to talk this way.
I was actually
looking at your
because
desk.
I took over the desk in our kitchen.
You did.
I kind of decorated it in the books that are coming up for the Point Street Reading Series for the...
Did you take a picture?
Just because I want to read it. Yeah, I did. I'm going to post it on Instagram.
Good. And we will take a picture of the dining room table. I took one and it was not up to standards.
Okay.
You said it wasn't.
Sure. I mean, how do you feel about the picture?
It wasn't good. It wasn't good. I just wanted to show an abundance of books. And in fact, there were abundance of books. And what you were saying about book clubs is I was at one of my girlfriend dinners the other night, and there was some of that talk about.
I just feel like people who are in book clubs are really not as fulfilled and satisfied as they hope to be.
I agree.
From the book choices.
And I'm sure there are situations where there are, but we hear more about where they aren't. And so email us, or go on Facebook. Go to Reading with Robin on Facebook and let us know if you're in a book club.
And are you happy?
Are you satisfied?
Are you satisfied?
Yeah, with your book club. And what would you change about it?
I would like to be in a book club just with myself and read the books that I want to read with myself.
It's a great book club. You can get a T-shirt. Book club for one.
I'll have the corner book club for one.
I like that.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I do like that.
Okay, write that one down. This is
you
for
guys,
after.
we're also developing a store full of swag and goodies on robincallwithak.com. The website is not robincallwithak.com. It's robincall.com, and you spell call with a K.
Thank you for clearing that up. So we're going to have a store.
ROBIN.
With an I, so we're going to have a store.
We're going to have a store.
Thank you for building an amazing site.
I kind of see the shirt that I want. One of the things I like about developing a lot of the Reading with Robin and Point Street brand is that I get to be a guinea pig for swag.
You have some good stuff.
I have such a fun idea for what that shirt's going to look like.
Oh, I can't wait. Yeah. Wait, so what did we just get? You got me a hoodie.
I got you a Point Street hoodie that has the West Side.
Oh, right. And you have
the
T-shirt.
Erica.
Yes.
And I have the T-shirt and Erica. Yeah, we both have the like vintage kind of T-shirts.
I love that. You're so clever.
And I have a Point Street tank top.
That I love.
A couple Point Street totes.
You have a lot of swag.
My other tote never came.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. It didn't.
They must have canceled it.
Did we get charged?
You want to look at the...
Let's look.
It was on Zazzle, and they said that the totes were going to be delayed until the end of September. I remember thinking at the beginning of September that I could wait because it was a tote bag that I really, really, really wanted, and it was a fundraising tote that Zazzle has. All
right. So, they said end of September. That really was only 2.5 weeks ago.
No.
3 weeks ago. Are you pointing to the clock? Oh, the
time?
Pointing
to the calendar on your computer.
So, all right. So we're 23. So 3 weeks. But that's not.
I'm going to go on Zazzle. No, but it should have been here.
I'm glad that we were talking about it.
Yeah.
Well,
if you want my account. Sorry that you guys had to listen to that, but I get very passionate about my swag.
You absolutely do. And if you go
Don't delete it. The people like it.
The people want it. The people want to hear it.
They do. So we're developing swag, book club for one T-shirts.
I love that.
Thank you.
I really love that. That's just how we roll. Just so people know and they watch us on Facebook. We just go back and forth and we come up with stuff. And then Emily tones me down a little. But you like that one.
I sandbag you. I really like that one. But I like any kind of swag. I like T-shirts. I like totes. I like notebooks.
What do you guys like? Because, we did actually post that. And people gave us some good suggestions.
People had really good ideas. Yeah, no, we want to do more mugs, probably like maybe a tumbler or to-go cup kind of situation. I mean,
can we do the sippy wine cup? Do they brand those?
I wonder. That's a really good question. There's one that I like that I know you can't put one on, but I'm sure if we just go to like customizeyourownshit.com.
I'm sure somebody's knocked it off.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe Jane can help us out. If you go to, please go to the Point Street Reading Series Facebook page and you will see Emily in the tank.
Yeah.
Which I love.
That we don't sell. Well, I made that one and I want another one and I want another T-shirt. I have a wish list.
You are an expensive guest to have on the Reading with Robin show.
And I am.
If you're just tuning in, you are listening to, we can't be. See, I was on the radio and you could just be tuning in, but on a podcast, you're already tuned in. So this is the Reading with Robin podcast. And Emily Homonoff is my awesome guest. She is just, there's nobody I'd rather have on the show.
Oh,
all the time. You. I actually like this show better now. This is my favorite now.
Great. I'm so happy.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And Instagram, Emily Homonoff.
Yes, if you can spell it, you can find me.
All O's. And where are you on Twitter?
I am also Emily Homonoff. I tried to streamline
You're smart.
my situation.
I
have a name that no one else would have, but apparently there's one Swedish man who goes by a similar last name. Is there anything we need to know about? I need to know about our family?
Nothing I want to share on the air. So what do you have there?
So I have a few more galleys. I went and did a little bit of Easter egg hunting on the table for, because I get a tote.
You absolutely get a tote.
I figured I could pick my galleys, but for other attendees, they don't get to, obviously, it's not a choice. We did that one year. Well, they weren't in totes, but we did a whole pick a galley on the way out, and that was just a disaster.
Live and learn.
People are animals.
Live and learn.
So I took The Night Market by Jonathan Moore, and it sounds really creepy and scary and crime and plotted thriller and captivating, so that sounds great.
And that's out in January.
That's out in January.
This one looks great.
A Lady's Guide to Selling Out in April. Don't know anything about it because it has no cover copy.
Oh. But it does have a great looking original artwork there.
The Lost Girls of Camp Forevermore by Kim Fu.
That looks awesome too. And when's that one out?
This one is February.
Maybe we could do a little pile of the books we're looking forward to in the spring.
And then we both have...
Oh, yes, we do.
How do you pronounce that?
Antipoloi? Or is that a D or a P?
That's a D.
No way.
That?
No, the first one.
Paul.
Oh, what did I say? Poloi? Oh, Paul D. Paul D?
Paul D. Yeah. If you think that's an O, we have to talk.
No, I was
looking. Where are your seeing glasses?
They're in the car where I need to see. That's a big... I thought that was a...
And the Sicilian Lion. So we're very excited. Those are four that...
By Mario Giordano.
Yep, that caught my eye just from what we have.
Antipaldi.
Yeah.
I'd say that's...
Yeah, and what I also I did start reading, because we're having Patrick Nathan come to Point Street, and he's launching his book, Some Hell. And it's a really good coming of age. Like, if you liked Perks of Being a Wallflower.
I did.
Yeah,
I really like
but
this
it's
one.
like, and it's like 21st. I mean, kids are mean.
Yeah, they are.
Kids are really mean.
Meaner than they used to be, or that you remember? Because it wasn't that long ago for you.
It was a little while ago.
I don't know, 10 years?
I don't know.
Years?
Or maybe it's when I read it and I didn't necessarily have those experiences, and I was like, kids are really mean.
And why do you think
horrible.
they are?
Why are 13-year-olds allowed out of the house?
Why are they
all of
so
the
mean?
Parents listening.
And you do wonder, like, with all of the research, with all of the psychology, and with all of the anti-bullying and anti-this,
kids are so mean.
It must be just a survival instinct, and it's built in, and then we beat it out of people in therapy as they get older. That must be it, right? I don't know what it is. I don't know how they are, and hats up to the teachers.
I would like to track like 5 assholes for their whole life and see
track. You want to track them? That's a visual I can do without Emily tracking.
Like 5 bad kids.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder that sociological study would probably be like just fraught. But
why don't you try it? Go backwards and find 5 that you remember and see what happened to them.
I still remember all of the kids who I either knew weren't nice to me. I don't really forget much. And,
I know.
Not
don't
most
you forget anything? I hope. No? Everything?
I can recall a lot. If you said to me, tell me about this kid, I can say nice, not nice,
you get an image.
Right. Detention. I need to come closer.
I'm not sure, because we really have to. Can we get 2 of those microphones and plug them in?
No, you're going to have to share one.
All right.
Who doesn't share the mic.
I do like to share. With you, I do.
Thank you.
Do you know you said that? I can tell you who the kids were in the 70s, who I'm sure now would be on a lot of medication, but I can tell you who those kids were. I absolutely can. And with the invention of Facebook, I can track them and tell you what they're doing now. And some of them, it's not surprising.
Right.
Yeah. Do you want to hear what I have for books?
I do.
Because you picked them for me. Emily not only does everything awesome, and check out my Instagram feed at Robin Call Inc., because that's all Emily.
INK, Robin with an I, Call with a K.
And then you can find me on Facebook and on Twitter at Robin Call, and Facebook at Point Street Reading Series and Reading with Robin. We should probably explain Point Street Reading Series, because we really didn't.
Go for it.
I will in one second. So coming up in April, I am incredibly excited about Curtis Sittenfeld has a collection of stories called You Think It? I'll Say It. And Curtis joined us a few summers ago at our big event.
2 years ago.
And I am very excited about this. I want to know, because I know what I think. I want to hear her say it. Amy Bloom, White Houses, comes out on March 20th. And this one I started reading, and I'm busy with a lot of, as you know, panels and stuff like that. So I have assigned reading. But this one is about the scandalous love of Eleanor Roosevelt and her longtime friend and companion, Lorena Hickok. So it's really good.
Wait, what's that?
You didn't see this one?
No, but I don't know. Did I miss something about the 2 of them?
Apparently you did. And lucky for you, we have a box full of these in the other room. You can put this, this wasn't a really big secret, I don't think. But it is...
That's news to me.
Well, I'm breaking news here. Well, didn't we go to the Roosevelt home in New York?
We did, but I don't think they talk about that.
No, I'm just remembering that we went on one of our fun travels.
Yeah, we went to Hyde Park.
That's where we went. So there, and you also took out a copy of Laura Lippman's Sunburn. And
because I had a feeling that you may have a Laura Lippman fan or two.
I'm sure I do. And this one comes out.
It's been a while, so her fans are probably very excited.
Clamoring. Oh, this one comes out in February. So this looks really good.
I think it's been 2 years since her last book came out.
Wow. And it says that she returns with a superb novel of psychological suspense about a pair of lovers with the best of intentions, not Eleanor Roosevelt, and the worst luck. Two people locked in a passionate yet uncompromising game of cat and mouse. So talk about Point Street Reading Series. That was your brainchild.
No. No one wants to hear me talk about that.
Well, if we were live at an event, you'd hear people say, yes, we do, but this is a podcast. This is, so you have to share.
I do.
Is this our last podcast? Is that what you asked me if I was going to continue these?
Yeah, I'm just wondering how you feel about the podcast, if it's worth your time. People really listen to it, that kind of thing.
Well, people do really listen to it. Are you teasing me?
Of course I am.
There's that spider again. Ah!
You're really showing your true colors.
Rotten. It's just like you're the most fun ever to hang out with.
Thank you.
You really are.
Aw, thank you.
Adore you.
So the Point Street Reading Series is a monthly, more of a storytelling series where we bring 5 or 6 authors together for a night that's really fun. It's really lighthearted, not serious, not book club. You can watch my video about that.
I love your video about that.
It's very emphatic on the Point Street Reading Series Facebook page. It's the welcome video for essentially what you can expect if you come. And we have people who come from out of state, so it's not just a thing for Rhode Islanders.
It's a destination.
It's a destination, and we just bring really awesome, solid authors to Rhode Island, to Providence, the creative capital. Sure.
Literary Renaissance. That's what I heard.
That's what they're calling it.
Yeah, Literary
Renaissance. I haven't
Renaissance.
gotten any pamphletture about that.
Have you checked your mailbox lately?
No.
In your junk drawer.
My junk drawer. So, yeah, that's Point Street in a nutshell, and we have some really great authors coming up. And this past month, we had Damian McNichol with the chocolate.
Thank you for the chocolate.
Val Emick, Crystal King.
Awesome.
Annie Hartnett.
And Karen Shepard.
Did
you see the picture? I heard from they're both from Tin House. So Sabrina sent me an email telling me how much fun they had. And there's a really cute picture of the two of them, Karen and Annie, on Instagram. It was really great.
Oh, cute. I'll have to look for that.
Yeah.
So that was who we had last month, and Sarah Healy's coming next month, and Sisters Chase for anyone who follows along on Facebook or on Instagram or listens to us probably heard me talk about that book ad nauseum because it came, and be totally honest, it wasn't on my radar. It wasn't a galley that we got, and I wasn't as entrenched in all of the publishing house's catalogs at that point. Mm-hmm. And when it came, I think I was just looking for something, and I said, why not? And I couldn't put that book down.
I remember how much you loved it. So
Sarah and I bonded over our love of bagels.
Oh.
And it was really funny because I
tagged
bonding. Her. Yeah, it was in June when I read it because that is when Providence Bagel did Pride Bagels. I think that was the month. It was a rainbow bagel, and it was a really cute picture. And she said, I hear the author of this book loves carbs, too. So we have to bring Sarah bagels.
Well, we're going to see her Saturday at the Boston Book Festival.
Oh, that's
I'm doing a panel with her.
That's right.
And we'll see her in November. So do you want to bring...
Oh, my God, that's this Saturday?
Yes. We are going to be at Boston Book Festival this Saturday, October 28th.
How did that happen?
It just
How
happened.
Is the month already over? Have we gotten our Halloween candy yet?
No.
Do I know you? Yes, and that's why it's not in the house.
Why isn't it in the house? Because
then it would be gone.
It would be repurchased.
So we need to go to BJ's on Halloween?
We're going to be very busy. We have Evening with Authors on the 1st.
I don't want to do anything next week except for this. Please make me not have to do anything. Please, ma'am. I don't want to do anything. I just want to prepare. I mean, we have so many...
Wait, so we're going to have to answer the doorbell the night before our big prep?
No freaking way.
That's a problem.
I am shutting the lights off.
I don't know what we're going to do.
Saying,
if you shut the lights off, then the timer won't work. Please don't shut the lights off.
Well, then we'll just put a sign on the door that says no candy on account of Evening with Authors. If your parents didn't buy tickets, tell them they better next year.
I did think...
Because, if you leave a thing of candy outside, those kids take more than 1 or 2 pieces.
I would have.
I would never.
Really?
I would probably, if there was no one out there to monitor, if there was no one out to watch, if there was no homeowner out with a bowl or to dispense the candy.
How many would you take?
1.
No way.
Maybe 2 if I was with my brother and I felt some peer pressure to take a second one, but I certainly wouldn't go for 3 pieces.
No. I would take 2 or 3. Well, how big is the candy? The snack sizes? Those little crappy... The minis?
It's Halloween size. Fun size.
It's not so fun. Mini?
I know. I've always said
2 or 3. 2 or 3.
Wow. When we went to Party City today, I saw something that I've never seen before, which was the smallest Kit Kat in my life.
Why didn't you point it out to me?
I ate it.
That little one.
One piece of it. It was.
Oh, I saw. Yeah.
You couldn't snap it in half.
You could have.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been pretty, but it was like one little log of a Kit Kat. I enjoyed it. I got all my favorites. I got a Reese's, I got a Twix, I got a Heath, I got a Kit Kat.
It was 5 for, what was it?
5 for $1.
Yeah, and then she was trying to upsell you the 15. What was that? The crappy candy?
Because there were 15 pieces for $1 of the other candy.
The
and I'm like,
candy.
I don't want generic,
sweet tarty,
not kisses,
things. You want
not chocolate coins, not M&Ms, not jelly beans. I think that's fine if you're doing a tablescape and you want
beautiful
quantity.
Mm-hmm. No,
beautiful. It would be really lovely, but I just wanted 5 really good pieces of
candy. That was that little Kit Kat.
Heath, Twix, Kit Kat, Reese's.
Aren't the wrappers still in my car?
Who was the 5th one? No, I threw them out. I was a good girl. Oh, I got 2 Reese's cups. I got 1 white chocolate and 1 regular. That's right.
They have white chocolate?
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
Oh, it was really good, and I got a white chocolate Kit Kat. Not as impressed with that. I should have gone with the original. I love my Kit Kats. Those are my favorite Halloween candies, although if you asked me what my favorite was, I would say it was Reese's.
I love the Reese's, the full cups.
See, I like a mini cup more. I think the ratio and the compactedness of the cup makes it taste better, but I'll take the regular Reese's cup too. I would never kick a king size out of bed. But we've already gone over this, so I don't do the shapes.
Right.
They don't taste the same.
No.
And I defy anyone to say otherwise. I mean, they don't taste the same. Guys, tell me if I'm wrong. But they don't. If you get the Christmas tree or the Easter egg.
Oh, the Easter egg is a disappointment. It's a weird.
The pumpkin.
Right.
They don't taste the same. And I've always been convinced that the pumpkin is just the Easter egg with a little thing. Or for the Easter egg, they cut
You think
stem?
there's a candy conspiracy?
Hey, David.
Is there a we're taping.
Yeah, but I thought he might want to come and say hi. He likes to tape.
If he wants to, he can come say hi.
Okay.
So you think there's a candy? Or you can
just edit that out.
You think there's a candy conspiracy?
I do. I really think that they just take whatever doesn't sell at CVS.
Mm-hmm. They
chop off the stem, and that becomes the Easter egg. It's a nondescript oblong shape.
You've given this a lot of thought.
I think about candy a lot.
But candy's been sitting in the drawer for a week. How is that possible? Did you forget it was there?
That's not candy. That's chocolate.
You are precious. I really.
So I guess I should probably quit while I'm ahead.
You are always ahead, my dear.
Well, thank you everyone so much for tuning in.
I was just going to wrap it up.
We will catch you next.
Look, we have a guest. We have a special guest.
You driving to get ice cream?
No, thank you. But thank you. Well,
kindly no, thank you.
We're being offered ice cream, which is really a wonderful thing. But I can edit that out, David.
I like that gesture for ice cream. I like that.
What was it? Yeah, that was quite a gesture. So we discussed books.
Don't go too far. Come snuggle with us.
Eating with authors. So we discussed books, evening with authors.
Yep.
Halloween candy, spiders, books that are coming up in the spring.
Some books that came out in the summer or the fall.
Good ones. Should we list those with the podcast? Or people should just listen in?
People should just listen.
Yeah, and then just write them, just scribble them down. Or you can rewind us and start us back up again. And upcoming swag, that will be on the robincall.com page.
Yeah, we're creating some pretty cool stuff. We're figuring out how to, people like this show. They like you. They
Thank
like
you.
Point Street.
They like
I
you.
want to make leggings with the Point Street logo all over it. I want that.
They like us together.
They do.
Can you do that?
You got your chocolate and my peanut butter.
But more peanut butter than chocolate in the compact size. So you're going to do tights, white with the black logo? You should. Yeah. Is there a site?
Leggings. Yeah, Zazzle.
Okay. Well, when you order those, find out what happened to your bag.
Yeah. If anyone's listening from Zazzle, help me.
Help her. Help her Zazzleify.
Well, thank you, everybody, so much for tuning in, and we will see you. Are we going to do a show next week? It's going to be the day before the event.
Yeah, I think we can. I think we can talk about day before event, Halloween candy, and all of that stuff, and how we're handling it. And I just love doing the show with you.
Well, I love being on.
It's just such a pleasure.
Thank you so much for having me. And we'll see you same place, same time next week.
And maybe even at the Boston Book Festival.
Yeah. All right. Bye, guys.
Happy reading.